question for you. What would be the worst diagnosis that you would want to deal with? If you got a call today from a doctor or you got test results in the mail, what would be the worst diagnosis that would absolutely change your whole state? I have one fear in life, or I used to have one fear in life, and that fear was to get sick. I did not want to get sick, and I dealt with that. That's why my new company is called Body Temple. I dealt with that almost 10 years ago. They said I had prostate cancer, and I remember thinking I was so fit. My life, I thought that I knew what I was doing. Everything that I was learning from these bodybuilding experts was just all BS. Like, I can't believe it. But I'll tell you, I have learned so much about prevention. Prevention is doing the thing that you know you need to do so you don't have to deal with the thing you don't want. And prevention shows up in marriage, it shows up in finances, it shows up in health, it shows up in career even. You know, if you look at the worst scenario and you work backwards and think, okay, what do I really, really want? Well, I'll tell you why. Vitality is everything that matters to me, living my highest excitement. And so this has been my week with Tim, my coach, and we are transforming my life. And part of that is I want to walk my talk when my Body Temple brand starts to go live, which is just in a couple weeks.
Show me that elbow. Show me
yeah,
that
right?
form.
Body Temple, Body Temple.
Baby.
And actually I got this tattoo after I knew I was completely healed. It took me 9 months. I remember going 4 months eating grapefruit. That was it. I was 225. I was way cut up. I had just won a couple bodybuilding shows, but everything that I was learning, the stress I put my body under, you know, it was just crazy. So this is my day 5. Are we already on day 5?
Yeah.
My God, we're on day 5. It's been the most incredible week. It's worth every penny I have spent, this 10 grand. I can't even tell you, what I went to Tim and I just used my formulator and everything to me. And I'm like, you know what? I want to take my health to another level because I really want to give value. I really want to help these people. And so he coached me around fitness, and you know what? I've been doing the same thing for, I don't know, since I've been 28. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I maybe break my routine a little bit. And then when I got really, really sick, this specialist said, you need Bikram yoga. You need to sweat to get rid of the inflammation. It's going to chill you out. You have way too much anxiety. And by the way, you just wait. Those of you that have anxiety, you won't believe what I have planned for you. Your depression, your anxiety is keeping you from living your highest self. And I understand that. Like the days that I would go take 5 naps and I had a 16 or 15 hour day, right? I'm going to change your life with that. So anyway, he's like, we're gonna break up your state. So I know the yoga gave me the balance between workouts. And this week, I'm like on day 5, and the last 4 days has been amazing. So take it away, tell him what we're gonna do. And you know what, you're teaching me a lot of simplicity. And what I love about Tim is he's gonna show you how to create some, if you haven't worked out or you have been just like absent in your fitness, he's got these really simple steps. And man, it's giving me some total chill too. I love this.
All right, so cool. Here's what we're gonna do, Steve. So the first thing, guys, is that we are outside. And if you can get outside and work out, that is the most important thing that you can do. You got the sun hitting you on the face, you got the fresh air, how do you feel?
Oh.
It's a lot better than a stinky gym, ain't it?
Well, you know what? I didn't know anything about lymph, guys.
Okay.
I had lymph. Like, he's teaching me how to move my lymph.
Okay, well, let's get into this. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a combination of calisthenics, yoga, and high intensity interval training called HIIT training. Steve's already starting with the first exercise, which is where you just get your feet shoulder width apart and you just start bouncing your hips, bouncing your knees, bouncing your elbows, bouncing your shoulders, and just get the body moving. This is the initial warm-up exercise. You can do this. It feels
so good. It's so relaxing.
You can do this for about 1 to 5 minutes, so it doesn't have to be a big, huge commitment. Just start bouncing. And again, if you can't get outside, just get out of bed and start bouncing.
And look, and check it out. He taught me how to notice the triggers. When I'm stressed out, I'm pissed off, I'm irritated, and I'm losing my elevated state. He's like, go take a break, go to YouTube, put some meditation music on, and just go get a little trampoline.
Yes.
Or just
if you have a mini trampoline, get on the trampoline. But for those of you who don't have a trampoline, this is called a micro bounce, is what I call it. And you're gonna do this for 1 to 5 minutes. Okay, next, for time purposes, now we are going to do body twist. So feet, again, shoulder width apart. You just finished your micro bounce, and your arms are wet noodles. And you're gonna very gently and very slowly start twisting the spine, twisting the spine. Your head's gonna follow your arms. Your arms have, again, no energy, no effort, no muscle tension in the arms. It's all twisting. And then as you warm up, the arms are gonna pick up, you're gonna pick up more speed with your twist, and then your arms are gonna start slapping you on the side and waking up your organ systems in the morning. This is a very powerful way to do this. I'm a yoga instructor as well, and I start all my yoga classes
come on,
off.
say it. You're an international yoga instructor.
I like teaching yoga. I love it. And these two exercises I start all my yoga classes off with to get people warmed up, and also so they can take these tools back with them when they go home and they can implement them in their life, because these are game-changing. These are foundation to warming your body up, and this is called the body twist. Okay, now, Steve, if you can turn sideways, facing that way, yeah, to the right. Now we're gonna do just a forward body fold. So what you do is you get a slight bend in the knees, and you're just gonna bend over, and you are gonna let your chest rest against your thighs. This isn't about having like a super straight legs. This is about having stretching the hamstrings and warming up and stretching the lower back. If you want to, you can just kind of start moving your arms around a little bit. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. You can start bending your knees, keeping your heels solid, bending your knees back and forth, alternating those legs, just like in Bikram. There you go, Steve. Alternating, move around, take any, natural movements that you feel. And then when you get done doing that, just hang. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be opening up that fascia. And it takes about 90 seconds in any position before the fascia will actually open up. That's like that taffy. If you pull on it too fast, you're gonna snap it. But if you take it nice and gentle and slow, it's gonna slowly open it up. And as you can tell, Steve here's got lots of muscles, and a lot of people do that work out, but their ligaments, their tendons, and their fascia is too tight. And that's gonna lead.
Makes me so sad when I go to the airport.
It's gonna lead to injury.
And I see people can't even pick up their luggage. You can tell they have so much inflammation. Please, I challenge you to follow through with this.
Okay.
Just step into it.
Okay, let's go to the next exercise for time's sake. Let's go to plank pose. We're gonna build some core power here. Now, Steve, bring your hands in a little bit closer. Remember? There we go. A little bit closer.
I'm still learning this.
Push your heels back straight. Tight legs. Tight shoulders. Puff the shoulders up. Remember, puff up the shoulder. There you go. Straighten out the body a little bit, and you're gonna hold your plank. Lean forward just a little bit. There you go. Awesome. Right there. Now this is a core building exercise, guys. So you're gonna stay in this pose for about, whatever. In the beginning, maybe it's 15 seconds. In fact, Steve, why don't you put your knees down, and then maybe some of you are right here. Maybe put one knee up as you start building strength, and then eventually you can go to both knees up, and you're right back into plank pose where Steve is. And you're gonna hold this for about 1 to 5 minutes, or 30 seconds to 5 minutes. Awesome. Okay, now let's go to side jumps. Pop back up, Steve. Okay, now, why are we doing side jumps? Because everything people does is, there we go, start doing those side jumps. Everything people do is usually forward motion. Well, in nature, that's not how it works. We're jumping to the side, we're jumping backwards, we're moving forwards, we're spinning around and twisting. We want to develop new neural connections that you have not used in a long time. And so you're just gonna bounce. And Steve, when you bring that arm forward, just bring it across your chest like this. There you go.
That's right.
That's it. And try to jump a little farther if you can. Now, if you have muscle issues, tendon, leg issues, knee issues, then just start small. Like we're just starting small here. And then as you work your way up, you can take big jumps to the side, and you can work your way up anywhere from, do 5 of these up to 30 of these for a set. And that is a side jump to build that lateral movement, those new neural connections that you're not using. It is a great way to go. Okay, so after side jumps, now we're gonna do bicycle crunches. So lay back down on your back. And you're gonna touch opposite elbow to opposite knee. That's it, put your hands behind your head.
Oh, that's right.
There you go. Take your time, go slow in the beginning, because we're just warming up here. This is the first set, we're not in a rush. It's more about building core, focusing on a tight stomach.
And
breath
some of
work.
you that do I do a lot of ab work.
And breath work, Steve. Breath work, baby. You can breathe while you're doing
But
this.
to learn new things. That's the whole idea, to learn new things, right?
That's it. Good job, buddy. Awesome. Take your time. Really focus on your core and squeezing that core as your elbows are touching your knees. That looks really good. Okay, hop back up, Steve. And now we're gonna do the last one. Now guys, the last one is the high intensity interval training, which is part of this whole process because in between these sets, we don't stop.
And there's so much more. Many of you probably already know I'm starting a community, and you're gonna see, I mean, it's been full days with Tim. You're gonna see a lot of the footage from from all 7 days. Just hang out with me.
It's gonna be awesome.
I got you.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here, this is a high intensity interval training. You can start off with a walk and a jog, or you can do a jog and a sprint, 50 yards, 75 yards, 100 yards, it doesn't matter. Today we're just gonna do about 50 for time's sake. So he's gonna jog down. He's just gonna jog down to the 50-yard mark. And then he's gonna turn around without stopping, and he's gonna come right back, and that's when he's gonna, oh, he did his sprint first. Okay, doesn't really matter. Whether you sprint first. I like jogging first to warm the body up. And then that's it. And then he's gonna repeat that. So he's gonna repeat and do that probably, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. You're gonna eventually work your way up. And then you can get to 30. And then if you really want to pimp it out, then you can start doing barefoot, but take your time when you do that. All right, so what we just did then is we're gonna take what we just did and we're gonna repeat that whole process.
Over.
Again, and again and again. So we want to work our way up till we can do that 4 times,
11:54, baby.
4 times.
11:54 on my way back.
So this is a combination of calisthenics. There's a little yoga in there. We got core exercises. We got high intensity interval training. Steve, how do you feel? Just that little.
Oh my God, I feel great. You know what? I'm so grateful to you. I cannot believe this week has been amazing, and I'm excited about learning more about my meditation that's coming up. So hey, if you like what you've heard, give us a like. And if you're committed, I have a challenge for you. 3 days. Create your routine, go back and watch this video, and create a simple routine. Like Mark Zuckerberg says, just get started. It's all about getting started. Don't wait to feel good and take action. Take action, you'll feel good. Just get started. Come on, I got you. Stay with me, hang out with me. And if you are a definite yes on, yes, I'm gonna get started, just say, I'm getting started. Comment, I'm getting started. Our community is going live. I can't wait. Hang out with me more. I'm gonna help you take your health, your finances, your relationships, your career, your spirituality to another level. My gift to you, love and success. Grateful for you, Tim.
Thanks,
Have
buddy.
an awesome day.